And then Lee says, why do people in the church not trust their pastors to teach and disciple them about money? Well, Lee, I'm telling this to you as a pastor. It's very hard for a pastor to talk about money. And the reason, there are a couple of reasons for that. The first one is that we have not been taught to do financial discipleship in the church. 97% of Bible schools and seminaries do not teach stewardship, biblical administration, biblical stewardship as part of the curriculum. So we are not exposed to the concept. So we feel intimidated by it and we feel insecure. And on top of that, intimidated and insecure, on top of that, there is a lot of abuse out there. There is a lot of emotional abuse and there is a lot of spiritual abuse attached to these teachings of stewardship, of money. We have a lot of bad Bible teachers taking advantage of the people and stealing their money with religious talk. You know, of course, not everybody does that. Of course, not. It's not the majority. The majority of the pastors, the majority of the preachers are solid preachers. But there is a minority group, just like in the time of Paul, just like in the time of the early church, people who use the gospel to abuse of the sheep. And we pastors are very, very sensitive to that. So we feel insecure, we feel intimidated, we feel that we don't want to get into that topic because we don't want to be misinterpreted. And then the people in the pews, they have seen how the spiritual leaders in some other places have abused emotionally and spiritually their sheep for money purposes. And they are also not trusting their own pastor, their own spiritual leader to teach on this topic. So it's a mix of things and it's a very complicated thing. We need to pray for our pastors and we need to support them. We need to come along the pastor and say, Pastor, I'll help you. I know that it's difficult for you to teach on this topic, but if you trust me to do financial discipleship in the congregation, I'll help you out. Don't worry. This is very solid material. This is biblically based. All of our Bible studies are solid Bible studies, and we will not allow anybody to take advantage of our people as they learn to honor God with their finances. So let's come along the pastors and let's encourage them and take that burden from their shoulders. Team up with the pastors, and you will be a blessing to his life and also a blessing to the body of Christ.